Hello and good morning. Welcome to your Absolute Location Lesson 6 slideshow. This is it. And then you take your assessment in a couple of days. This is the last lesson for Map Tools. So you're going to do awesomely amazing at it. And it's going to be fun because I left you some entertaining videos and you're probably going to laugh at me, but that's what happens. So where you're going to start today is with your warm-up. You're going into Google Classroom and into your agenda. Hopefully you've already got your agenda open. Okay, you're going to click on your warm-up journal and you're going to answer this question. Why is it important to know the exact location of a place or thing? Write me 1 to 2 sentences, and I give you the sentence starter here. It's important to know the exact location of a place or thing because, and then tell me why. Also down in the bottom, I want you to move your icon, move the little purple circle balloon guy, and you're going to tell me how you're feeling with your use of map tools. Are you at a 1, give me back my phone, I can't use a map? Or are you at a 5, like, yes, I got this, I can find my way to Timbuktu? Take some time, make sure you set that 5-minute timer, but as soon as that timer goes off, stop your warm-up journal and continue on. Hit the continue button on Edpuzzle, and you will keep going. All right, so now we'll come to your gel. This is exciting. So one thing I want you to take a look at is down here on the bottom right, I have left an additional audio. I know sometimes when you're going through the Edpuzzle in the slideshow, you kind of forget what happens. So I've tried to leave you extra audio to remind you of what's going on. So this is your gel, all right? We're getting jelly. Your goal today is to use map tools and to be able to, or use map tools to read a map. You've already used title and compass. You've used the legend. You've used the scale. The scale was the last one. So now we're moving on to the absolute location. And this one to me is probably the most difficult, but it's also one of my favorites too. Yeah, I'm a nerd, I know. So you're going to start your evidence today. What are you going to do to show that you can use the map tools? You're going to explain absolute location, longitude, and latitude. You need the longitude and latitude to make an absolute location. You're also going to locate places on a map using their latitude and longitude, and then you'll be able to read their absolute location of a place on a map. How this is going to work, I'm going to guide you through some information. You're going to set up your spirals, and you're going to take some notes on absolute location. You're going to do a longitude, latitude, read and respond, where I read to you an article, and then you answer a couple of questions. And then you are going to, then you're going to get some practice using absolute location. There's a couple of different activities that Mr. Gonzalez and I have set up for you. And then you're going to jump into your reflection or your closure. So I know that was a lot, but up in the top right-hand corner in the purple box, I tell you, I want you to draw circles around words that you don't know or things you don't know how to do. Just get it out there. It's okay. Nobody else is going to see this besides Mr. Gonzalez and myself. So let us know, what do you not know or don't know how to do? Again, the audio is down in the bottom right-hand side if you forget where you're at here. So next, I take you into setting up your spirals. Okay, on the next page, on your next open page in your spiral, if you've been keeping up with your notes for title and compass and scale and legend, then this goes right after that. So start a page in your spiral for absolute location. Don't forget to add it to your table of contents. And then you're going to divide it in half, and you're going to write latitude on one side and longitude on the other. Throughout this entire slideshow, the activities and the extra videos that I have you guys do, I want you to fill in this chart. Take some notes. What is latitude? What direction do the lines go? If it helps you to draw pictures, then draw pictures. But you should have at least, maybe five pieces of information under each column. Whether it's examples or how to write it. I also guide you through the next couple of slides and give you some kind of teal boxes that say, write this down, as my hint, hint, wink, wink kind of thing. So set up your spiral. All right. So You are going to watch these two videos, lines on a map or globe. What are they? Watch these two videos, take the notes down from the bottom, listen to the audio up here. Guys, these are awesome videos and I love them. And I know you guys think I'm cheesy, but I am. I promise it's okay. Then I guide you through some reading. Audio on the left side. I read this to you, and all you have to do are answer these questions. You are going to answer these questions in your slideshow. Pear Deck will have boxes either on to the right of your slide or underneath your slide for you to fill in the answers to these questions. Remember, do not hit continue until you've actually done the work and move on. Again, here's the little green box that says, write down this. All right, now's the fun interactive part. You are going to draw pictures for me, kind of. You're going to draw some lines. Follow the directions. I give you some audio in the top right-hand corner. And now we get some practice. So we have these images on the grid. Now, if you take a look up here, I give you the green box again. You're going to write these down. So you read north to south first. When you tell us where something is, you tell us the up and down location, and then you tell us the left and right location. And I know this is different from in math where you always run before you jump, but in social studies, when you're writing them down, you jump before you run. So, where'd we go? Uh-oh. So the heart is at 30 degrees north. We're missing the degree symbol in here, but imagine it's there. It's over here in your notes. Okay, the heart is 30 degrees north. So we jumped, and now we've got to figure out how we're going to run. So now we read east or last west. So where is it on the east or west line? So that'll be down here on the bottom line with your longitude. So I'm going to start at the heart, and I'm going to go all the way down following the line, and that's going to take us to 30 degrees west. 30 degrees west, because I followed my line down, I jumped, and then I ran. All right, 30 degrees west. There we go. So when you write it, you put the north-south first and the east-west next. So 30 degrees north by 30 degrees west. You run, and then you jump. How far over do you go? All right, now you're going to practice this one with me, okay? So what is the absolute location of Pac-Man? So Pac-Man is all the way down in the bottom right-hand corner. So stretch out your fingers, okay, both fingers, and I want you to line up both of your fingers on Pac-Man. Both of your fingers on Pac-Man. Then one finger is going to go down because we run and jump first, or we jump first, or we think first, I guess, in this case. And the other finger is going to go back to the right. So you're going to split your fingers following the lines. So when you come to absolute location of Pac-Man, hopefully you discovered that it is 50 degrees south by 40 degrees east. Pac-Man is 50 degrees south by 40 degrees east. All right, now you are going to get a chance to practice. Okay, make sure you leave your Edpuzzle and your slideshow open. Don't close those. You're going to need to come back to your closure, and there are still things in Edpuzzle that you're doing. So you're starting at absolute location practice 1. This will give you some more information and take you through, and if you miss a question, it'll take you back to the information so you can relearn it. After you complete the absolute location practice 1, then you're going to go into use latitude and longitude. It's another map that you're looking at different lines. You're going to have to do some figuring in between. And then after you finish that and you hit turn in, don't forget to hit the turn in button, please. When you finish the use latitude and longitude, then you're going to pick 3 of the should do's in your agenda. I leave you, I think, 5, but you need to pick 3 of those to do. And I leave you some audio in the top right-hand corner too to go over this as well. And then you're going to continue to your reflection journal. Now your closure, guys. Here it is in your reflection journal. It's linked in your agenda, but it's also at the very, very top of your social studies Google Classroom page under classwork, okay? It's the daily activity. So in your reflection journal, you're going to answer this question. What makes absolute location difficult? Why? Why does that make absolute location difficult? Even if you don't think it is difficult, why do you think it could be? When you first started learning absolute location, what did you struggle with? So what makes absolute location difficult and why? And even if you don't think it is, tell me why it could be. Push yourself. Why could it be difficult? Guys, absolute location is one of my absolute favorites, and we do come back to it a lot. So make sure you get that practice in. If you don't feel comfortable, go back and do some of that should do. It's been fun, and I'm ready for our next one, guys. Let's do it.